Sunflower, a 1970 album. It's 12 tracks, 36 minutes. This is a Beach Boys classic right here. 97 critic score, 83 user score. I've liked 3 of the 4 albums I've heard from them. Pet Sounds, masterpiece. Smile Sessions, masterpiece. Summer Days, pretty good. Surfing Safari, we'll forget the album exists. I'm very, very excited going into this one, okay? This is one of the Beach Boys albums that has just that same level of reception that an album like Pet Sounds does, that an album like Smile Sessions does. People love this album. This album. I can't speak. I'm going into this with pretty high expectations, okay? Let's get straight into this. I feel like there's no need to blabber on anymore. Track 1, Slip On Through.
Lots of people with no place to go. By your side for now and eternity, 'cause I love you. Baby, I do now, can you see?
I don't have any sunflower seeds, I'm afraid. It would be perfect for the album, though.
Now you relax and let your mind go free. You won't regret the feeling you receive. Come on, won't you let
Really weird syncopation there. That was kind of disorienting. That didn't make any sense. Pretty cool, though.
eternity, 'cause I love you. Baby, I do now, can you see? Our love is growing.
But the track list?
Can you see?
Oh, it's Dennis Wilson on this first song, I see. Yeah, Dennis wrote and did the lead vocals on this one. That's pretty cool. Slip On Through is a really nice opener to this album. It's a very nice tone. It feels very similar to other Beach Boys stuff, but it adds in some nice extra elements that add some complexity to the song, particularly the syncopation on one of the verses there that was very disorienting, completely threw me off, and it kind of added a level of rhythmic depth to this song that I wasn't expecting. That was pretty cool. I give this first song a solid to high 8. Like 8.6, 8.7. Not bad. This Whole World.
I'm thinking about this whole world. I'm not letting down.
This one was
I see
written by Brian Wilson with Carl Wilson on vocals.
if you wait alone. You are there like everywhere, like everyone you see.
Surprisingly delightful song. The one thing I will say is that I wish this track was longer. A minute and 58 feels like it's maybe a little too brief. I wish we could have maybe explored what was going on here a little bit more. But there was some great instrumental stuff going on here, especially with the, I think it was like a glockenspiel at the end, glockenspiel or a xylophone. I couldn't tell which one it was. This song just has a whole sense of like childlike whimsy. It's called This Whole World. It feels like just being let out to explore and discovering all of this incredible shit around you, and just, I don't know, feeling a sense of fulfillment in journeying and discovering as much as possible. Again, great track. Just wish it was maybe a little bit longer. Feeling an 8.8 on this one. Add some music to your day. That's what I'm doing right now.
The Sunday morning gospel goes good with the sun.
This one was written by Brian Wilson, Joe Knott, and Mike Love, and has everybody on lead vocals. Oh well, just vocals in general, I guess.
And they got music for you there to add some music to your day. Add some music, add some when you're alone, add some music.
The writing here is fucking incredible, dude. Such a delightful expression of how deep the band's love is for music, you know? This song, it's very simplistic, and it's kind of able to shine in just how well it's able to execute this simplicity. Oh, damn. Fade Out's kind of whatever, but that's the best song so far in my opinion. Easily. Absolutely delightful song about just being passionate about music, wishing more people would engage with music in the same way they do. Absolutely lovely song, 9.2. Incredible group vocals. I feel like each of the lead vocalists provides like a nice fresh take on the lyrical content of this song, I guess. It feels like you're just getting 3 different perspectives on the same thing, each as, I don't know, each as caring and loving about this subject as the last. The song is the strongest so far. Not bad at all. Pretty damn fantastic. Up next we have Got to Know the Woman.
I just met a woman on my way home. She just blew my mind.
Dennis Wilson and Jacobson wrote this one, and Dennis Wilson is on vocals. Oh my god, dude, this shit is infectious as hell. You know, this is the most beach-sounding Beach Boys album as well, in my opinion, in a good way. I'm envisioning them recording this in, like, a studio that's, like, right next to the beach. Like, they look out their window and they can see the sea. They're, like, recording this in the middle of the summer. It's a great environment to be recording an album in, and they're just having this creative overflow. There is so much passion and love for the craft just being put into this. It doesn't feel like there's any pressure. It feels so laid back and so relaxed. Everything is just, like, I don't know, man. Everything here just feels so lovely. It feels like the band are able to just take such a carefree approach to this and create just a collection of very simple, dumb fun, carefree tracks, and it's impossible not to fall in love with this, dude. This album's slapping so far. Feeling like an 8.7 on this. What I think about the album cover, it's the band members with all of their kids. Well, not all of them with their kids. I'm guessing some of them just didn't have kids at this point. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's a cute enough album cover. It's fine. It's a nice image. I just wish that it wasn't surrounded by white. We could have maybe made the image a bit bigger, put it in the center, and then had like a cool background or something. I don't know. Album cover's okay. It's just not all that memorable. Up next we got Dearree. Is that how you say that? Dearree? They answered my question straight away. This one was Johnson and Brian Wilson, same with vocals.
Lots of people listen to Dearree.
I'm gonna get Genius up for this one, just so I can try and get a better understanding of what's going on here. There is nothing on Genius about this song. Is this just about like one of the band members, like wives or something? Is it about like the two of them? Yeah, I'm guessing it's about the two of them splitting for a bit and now they're back together, and it's just the overwhelming feeling of appreciation. That's what I'm getting from this. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, I see. Dearree, another delightful little track. I don't know, man. This whole album has just been simple, cute, fun pop rock tracks. It's been far from the Beach Boys' most impressive, but it's just been solid as hell, man. These songs are undeniably catchy, undeniably infectious. Dearree is just, again, a very, very simplistic, but very, very welcoming, inviting song. And it's just, I don't know, it's just such a pleasant listen. I can't help but have a smile on my face throughout this entire thing. Feeling a low 8 on this one, like an 8.3, 8.4. It's about time.
I'm singing in my heart. I'm
Oh, damn. Interesting slowdown. I see. Okay. Structure of this song is great, dude. Man, this is like the best song up to this point, dude. Oh my god, this song goes hard as fuck. The most fast-paced, the hardest song on the album up to this point, absolutely. I feel like a 9.5 on that one. That song slapped so hard, structurally fascinating. The way it transitions into that slowdown, into that spacey section was incredible. The vocals on this song are the best they've been up to this point, and the riffs on this song, it felt like the Beach Boys trying to make like the heaviest song that I've heard from them yet. That went so fucking hard. That was incredible. So good. Alright, we are now on to side 2. Tears in the Morning.
A lonely bed here takes on the cold. Gone, you gone, are you gone forever? Hope you love the baby I'm never gonna see.
Although I was further into the song than I am, I will say the pacing of this one is maybe a little bit off. I just looked down at the timer and saw we're only a minute and a half in. I thought we were coming up on the end of the song there. I feel like maybe coming after the previous song. I know it's side 2, and obviously back then you would have been listening on vinyl, so you would have, had the time to switch it over and whatnot. But I don't know, hearing it in context, having it be back to back with the previous song, just it feels like a little bit of an abrupt shift in pace. As a follow-up to the previous track, it maybe isn't the best, but the song itself is still delightful. It's like, I just said that. I just said that. Jesus. I just said that. Carry this what? Interesting. Very pretty outro here. Having this super spacey recording of a piano. Nice little bow to wrap on the song here. Nice little tag. But I will say again, the pacing of this song did feel a little off. Tears in the Morning. Weakest song so far, but still a flat 8 for me. Great track, but I feel like it's just pacing-wise a little bit off balance. I feel like the song takes a little bit too much time to get its points across. It doesn't progress at a rate that feels necessary, if that makes sense. It feels like the song could have been cut down by like a minute or so and it would have been a lot stronger than it was. Still a great track regardless. I find it to be a very sweet, heartfelt song. The tag at the end is fantastic. And it is still catchy as all hell, but I just feel like the pacing was a little bit too loose on that one. All I want to do up next. I'll take... No. Ram Mike Love W. Yeah, this one was written by both Brian Wilson and Mike Love, with Mike Love on vocals. Yeah, I've heard this song before, and I still think it's great. 8.7 on this one. I think the only thing that could improve this song for me was maybe if it was a little longer. I feel like 2.5 minutes is a little bit too brief for this song. I'd like it if it was maybe extended a little bit. But still, as is, great track. Some absolutely gorgeous melodic elements on that song. The harmonies in particular were absolutely incredible. The backing vocals just elevate this to absolutely new heights. Yeah. This album's incredibly pleasant so far. It's not like mind-blowing or anything like that. It's not like as captivating as say Pet Sounds or like a Smile Sessions, but this is just such an easy listening album, you know? It's just the type of album that I feel like I could throw on in the background in any situation and just kind of get lost in it and not have to think too hard about it. I feel like of the Beach Boys albums that I've heard, this would probably be the most re-listenable. Forever, up next. We got Dennis Wilson and Jacobson on this one, with Dennis Wilson on vocals.
I've been so happy loving you.
god, dude, these, wow. These backing vocals just have this song on their shoulders. Absolutely gorgeous. Strong contender for the best song so far. Oh my god, those backing vocals throughout this song feel like I am literally being lifted up into heaven. They are so good, so gorgeous. The environment that this song is able to capture is absolutely breathtaking. Actually breathtaking. 9.6, 9.7 on this song. Literally so fucking good. Everything I could possibly ask for out of this album. Forever is to the Beach Boys what something is to the Beatles for you. Damn, that's some high praise right there. Up next we have Our Sweet Love.
I wanna make them part of our sweet love. Could last forever.
Brian Wilson, Carl Wilson, and Jardine writing this one, and then Carl Wilson on vocals for this one. And a string arrangement as well. Everything here. It's all focused on just giving this... The focus of the album is creating the best atmospheres possible, the most laid-back, relaxing tracks imaginable. Imaginable. Jesus Christ. Incredible. We got back-to-back, like, two of the best songs on the album. 9.4 on that one. Stunning. Again, oh my god, dude, the string arrangement here. Again, it feels like just being lifted up into heaven. Absolutely breathtaking. The back half of this album, side 2, is stronger than side 1 in my opinion. Side 1 felt like just very relaxed, laid back, carefree, fun tracks. This feels like the Beatles at like that Pet Sounds level of quality, dude. The Beatles? The Beach Boys, sorry, wrong band. Feels like the Beach Boys at that Pet Sounds level of quality. Seriously, the craftsmanship of these past couple of songs has been monumental. This shit is so good. Already down to the final two songs. I've been recording for 45 minutes. It does not feel like it's been that long. At My Window, up next. Whoa, who is on this one? Oh, I got Johnston and Wilson on vocals here. Then Al Jardine wrote this one. Oh, it's pronounced Jardine? I see. Oh my god. What a great payoff. Again, just another absolutely stunning track, man. The simplicity makes way for these lyrics to pop so well. And then you get that mini crescendo in there as all of the backing vocals kind of stack on top of each other, creating this nice swell moment in the song. It's such a tiny little, it's such a small window of the track. You know, it's like just a couple seconds, but it's just as much of a payoff as you need for this song because the song is as short as it is. I'm feeling like a flat 9 on this one. So good. Back half of this album is actual gas. Incredible. We're already on the final song, Cool Cool Water. We got Brian Wilson and Mike Love on the writing and the vocals for this song. We got a storm rolling in. Interesting. This is a leftover Smile chant. Originally meant to be for Smile. Love to say Dada, but evolved into this lyric on I see. Okay. What a crazy tonal switch for the album. That entire section felt like waiting for the storm to pass, and now that the storm's passed, everyone's just like flocking back to the beach. I mean, that would track for a song about drinking water. They would be inspired by drinking water. Pretty great closer for this album. An interesting tonal switch that goes to a surprisingly dark place as this like storm rolls over the song. But it's just such a great concept, having a track that is literally just like people chilling on the beach, storm rolls over, everyone goes away, and then as the storm passes, everyone flocks back, and it just goes back to doing the same thing for like another 3 minutes. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's able to be genuinely hypnotic and entrancing, on top of just being a delightful song overall. 9.3 on this one. Great way to finish this. Not bad in the slightest. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sunflower by the Beach Boys. A nice, tight 12-track album. It's 36 minutes. Feels like half that length, to be honest. This album absolutely flies by. Every single song on here is absolutely delightful. Genuinely. All of these songs just feel so laid back. The compositional elements are fantastic here. It just feels like the Beach Boys rediscovering their love for music and just having so much fun creating these songs. The writing process, the recording process, everything feels so inspired. Everything feels so laid back. It just, I don't know, it just feels like they had a complete creative overflow and were able to put out 12 absolutely incredible tracks. Even my least favorite song on here I'd still say is great. Yeah. I'm gonna crunch the numbers and I will tell you all my overall score for this album. I am feeling an 8.9 out of 10 on this album, ladies and gentlemen. 8.9. It's great. It's really great. Yeah, it just sees the Beach Boys at like their most fun, in my opinion. Just a creative overflow, super solid, no bad tracks on this album. It feels like it's gonna be one of their most re-listenable as well. Unfortunately, this album would go on to be their worst selling release with such poor reception. Damn. It's a 9.5 at worst. I mean, an 8.9 is still a pretty damn positive score. I mean, like, I'm not gonna, like, mega glaze the album. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's the best album I've ever heard in my entire life or anything like that, but it's great. It's incredible. Just give it a 90. No, I wouldn't say it's a 9. I'd say it's a high 8. I wouldn't say it quite reaches the near perfect status. It's not that for me. I think it's great, though. You guys are, like, acting like an 89 is a negative score. I'm more positive than the majority of people. Jesus Christ, will you ever be appeased? Pet Sounds charted higher this year than Sunflower did in 1970. Jesus Christ. An old album charting higher than your new album is just, that's rough. Why do I hate the Beach Boys? Guys, I hate this band. I gave them an 8.9 instead of a 12 out of 10. You have to edit this. Wait, what? God, do I need to include the song as part of the video? It's not part of the album. Fine. It's not even a Beach Boys. It's a Brian Wilson song. Okay. It's not. This is like so random. All right, before we end, we have a Brian Wilson song.
Is it hot as hell in here, or is it me? Feel like I was really in the lake.
The brass elements are pretty nice. I'll give it that. Cute string arrangement at the end there as well. Thoroughly uninteresting until the end. I pulled nothing out of that. A lot of it just felt random. None of that really felt like it connected in any way, and it felt like it was taking what was going on the final track of Sunflower and trying to create something more trippy, and it didn't do it well. Feeling a flat 5 on that. It wasn't bad. It was just I just didn't find myself being interested by anything that was going on. So it's not bad, but you know, a better version of the song, a better, more interesting and more colorful and full of life version of the song exists with Cool Cool Water that's also longer. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below and how it compares to other Beach Boys albums for you. Massive thank you again to Chivo for editing this video. He's edited a bunch of other stuff on the channel, like the King Gizzard reactions, bunch of Beatles reactions, so I greatly appreciate it. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my other channels. Check those out if you haven't. Like and sub if you haven't as well. And I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye bye.